Sir, the question that the Honourable Gentleman seeks is pertaining to Poshan and the Anganwadi system. He has spoken about... I would, sir, through you, request the Honourable Member who stands here trying to ensure that I do not speak to score political brownie points to cease from an intervention while I'm trying to respond to an Honourable Member's... For him to presume that the gentleman is not a gentleman is an issue to deal between the gentleman and the so-called member. However, sir, for me to, with your permission, sir,
he has enough name. He holds his own name.
He is a member and political masters he seeks to impress are duly impressed by his proclamations. I'm sure the political masters he seeks to impress are duly impressed, and he has received the accolades he so desired from the political masters he was trying to impress. Now, with your permission, sir, if given in a country where the parliament prescribes free speech, I be allowed to continue. Like I said, the gentlemen who are trying to create a ruckus for impressing political masters should now know that they have been duly noted. I will, sir, with your permission, now proceed to answer a question that has been duly asked by a gentleman. I would now say, sir, that when you look at the issue of accountability, what is the accountability that you so desire is sought and impressed upon by the government of India? Technologically now, sir, all Anganwadis in the country are enabled through the Poshan tracker, where data every day is put in by Anganwadi workers, including district administration, sir. Accountability, sir, is affirmed technologically and also in collaborative attempts with state governments, including district authorities, who tell us the infrastructural challenges and other cost challenges. However, sir, given the input received from states, district administration, and understanding the trends that we see in the Poshan tracker, adequate support is given to all states, including when states and especially districts want to indulge in innovative practices to meet the challenge of malnutrition. I would, sir, through you also like to inform the House that our ministry does not work in isolation. 18 ministries collaborate to ensure that the Anganwadi system, and especially the challenge of malnutrition, is met through convergence of efforts.
Honourable members, supplementary.
Sir, the prevalence of anemia in majority of India's population, particularly among adolescent girls, women and children, is a major public health challenge, and it should be tackled urgently. The use of double fortified salt has been proved by experts that use of double fortified salt has been one of the components to tackle to anemia problem among adolescent girls, women and children. Sir, respected Madam, during her tenure in Education Ministry, has issued advisory to states for use of this type of salt in midday meal program, sir. Sir, I have also requested to the Honourable Minister that Odisha Small Industries Corporation, a unit of my state government called ODI Foods, has been producing this type of salt and able to fulfill the demand received by them. I would like to know from the Honourable Minister, sir, regarding the government proposal for similar advisory to states for the use of double fortified salt in her ministry's program. Sir, while I am going through the reply, it is there, sir. Honourable Minister has given fortified salt ke baad bhi, she has given fortified rice, everything, and more than the question. But I want to know as a specific this, sir.
Sir, the Honourable Gentleman, since he calls me Madam respectfully, the gentleman calls me Madam respectfully, and I am grateful for the respect that he shows me. And now, since I am being politically heckled, so that he can... since I'm being heckled politically for courtesies being shown in the House, it is quite unnatural for a gentleman to stand up and heckle a lady. However, sir, now to concentrate, sir, on the mudda on hand and not get discouraged from the political heckling of a gentleman. Let me just say this. I'm grateful that it has been observed that what was desired from the answer is elaborately given. Insofar as a particular vendor goes, sir, I'm sure the House is aware, I cannot prescribe support to a particular vendor that would be going against CVC rules. So I'm sure that the fact that we have introduced relevant directions that support not only fortification but diet diversity would suffice, sir.
Honorable Member Sri Girish Bhal Chand Bapat. Hasnain Masoodi ji. D. Ravi Kumar.
Sir, I am here.
Hasnain Masoodi ji. D. Kumar ji, बैठ जाइए.
Sir, Honorable Minister will appreciate that we cannot devise policies unless we have a good idea about number of children in need of care and protection. I would like to request Honorable Minister to inform the House whether all the institutions, under whatever name, housing the children in need of care and protection, and particularly girl children, have been registered under the law, because unless and until you register, you cannot supervise and you cannot monitor their performance and you cannot ensure that the benefits under the law are made available to the children.
Sir, this House is witness to amendments that we brought to the Juvenile Justice Act, and many members of this very House had pronounced their observation with regards to the said amendments, which includes the person who has just spoken up about the need to register, and this concern has been deliberated upon continuously by this very House. So I would like through you to inform the House that every district authority and every state government has been not only informed, but we have converged efforts to ensure that CCIs are registered. Those CCIs, sir, that were not registered have been shut down. And with the Juvenile Justice Amendment, we have brought forth new regulation where earlier, sir, an organization that put in an application to establish a CCI were have deemed to have received an approval by the authorities. Now, under the new regulation, sir, till such time the district authorities, which includes police, does not verify the background of the organization that seeks to set up a CCI, till such time no such CCI can be set up. Including, sir, now the rules mandate that even people who are hired within such institutions as caregivers have to have a police verification, so that those individuals who have a history of crime, especially crime against women and children, are never taken into such organizations, thereby keeping our children in a dangerous environment.
Sri D. Kumar.
Respected Speaker, sir, the National Family Health Survey has exposed alarming percentage of children are stunted and wasted, particularly in my constituency, Viluppuram constituency, Tamil Nadu. A sizable population of children are wasted and stunted. I would like to know through you, sir, whether the Ministry has an idea to allocate more funds where the percentage of stunted and wasted children are high. And also, I would like to know that recently the Chief Justice of India has expressed the need of increasing the age under POCSO Act. I would like to know whether any plan to increase. Thank you.
Sir, the member has asked two questions conjoined under one or two different subjects altogether. However, sir, with your permission, I would like to extend the courtesy of answering both. Insofar as the reconsideration of age of consent under POCSO, it is this very House that deliberated on this particular issue, and under this House's wisdom, the age of consent was decided. Hence, to revisit the wisdom of the House is currently not my purpose. Insofar as, sir, the question with regards to stunting, I would like to here highlight, I had done so earlier, that portion and the challenge of malnutrition is met with the convergence of 18 ministries, which includes the Ministry of Health. The Honorable Minister of Health is seated right here in the House. Sir, one of the greatest challenges when it comes to stunting is the birth of a child outside an institution. Hence, to encourage institutional deliveries, the Pradhan Mantri Matritva Vandana Yojana has ensured that over 3 crore pregnant women have received over 12,000 crores into their bank accounts so that we can encourage institutional delivery of children. Post-delivery, the first 1,000 days of an entire child's birth cycle also is addressed through the Poshan Abhiyan, sir.
गणेश सिंह जी, माननीय गणेश सिंह जी।
बहुत धन्यवाद अध्यक्ष महोदय। मैं माननीय मंत्री जी को तो पहले बधाई देना चाहता हूं कि बहुत अच्छा विभाग चला रही हैं, बहुत अच्छा काम कर रही हैं। बच्चों एवं बालिकाओं के बेहतरी के लिए 3 बड़ी स्कीम चल रही हैं इस समय पर भारत सरकार की तरफ से, बेटी बचाओ बेटी पढ़ाओ, सक्षम आंगनबाड़ी और मिशन वात्सल स्कीम। मैं माननीय मंत्री जी से मध्य प्रदेश की तरफ ध्यान उनका आकर्षित करना चाहता हूं। मेरी सरकार मध्य प्रदेश में लक्ष्मी लाड़ी योजना चला रही है। 43 लाख बेटियां लखपति हो चुकी हैं। क्या ये स्कीम पूरे देश में वो लागू करेंगी?
मैं आपके माध्यम से आदरणीय सांसद महोदय को ये अवगत कराना चाहती हूँ कि निश्चित रूप से लाडली लक्ष्मी योजना जब मध्य प्रदेश सरकार द्वारा प्रस्तुत की गई तो न सिर्फ सामाजिक दृष्टिकोण से, राजनीतिक दृष्टिकोण से अथवा प्रशासनिक दृष्टिकोण से इसकी प्रशंसा न सिर्फ मध्य प्रदेश में हुई बल्कि देश भर में। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने सुकन्या समृद्धि योजना अपने नेतृत्व में राष्ट्र भर में लागू कर रखी है, लेकिन साथ ही पुनः क्योंकि इन्होंने लाडली लक्ष्मी योजना की यहाँ पर इस सदन में चर्चा की, मैं मध्य प्रदेश सरकार का विशेष अभिनंदन करती हूँ। बेटियों के समर्थन में इतनी अच्छी स्कीम उन्होंने राष्ट्र के सम्मुख बहुत साल पहले ही प्रस्तुत कर दी थी।
प्रश्न संख्या 143 श्री घनश्याम सिंह लोधी
जी, प्रश्न संख्या 143।